Hello my beautiful people, once again I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. Karibuni sana. Today we are going to discuss about another relationship tip. Yes, so if you have not subscribed and this is your first day you are seeing my videos, make sure you listen until the end of it. You're going to learn a lot, and make sure you also don't forget to subscribe because it adds up with the algorithm. Now, you are married. You are yearning to get married. I know you have some tips to give someone else outside there who really needs to hear it. Now, today I'm going to give you some tips. And we are going to discuss about signs that will tell you are in a wrong relationship. You know, most of us have gone through the opportunity of having a wrong relationship. So we have lessons packaged together. So when we tell you this thing, this is a true story. It is not a fairy tale. No. Most relationship, we've gone through them. They have taught us a lesson. They have opened our eyes. They have given us reasons to understand that before I get into another relationship, there are things that I'm supposed to concentrate on. So today, without much ado, we are going to discuss about signs that you will notice you are in a wrong relationship. So let us go to it. Avoid them and save your life. We are always finding ourselves in very wrong relationship. It's time for you to avoid and save your life. Good or bad, every relationship has an indicator. One common indicator is every wrong relationship is that you cannot be in a wrong relationship and not know. Stop being ignorant. Most of us act like, I was just surprised. I don't know what to do. I'm now confused. Listen. If you are in a wrong relationship, there is this indicator that will tell you are in a wrong relationship. And deep down within you, somewhere there, you will just find yourself, something is not adding up. Am I in a wrong relationship? Yes, you are in a wrong relationship. Don't ask yourself so many questions. Now, here is a list of signs that shows you are in a wrong relationship. The most common one is you are not your real self. A wrong relationship will squeeze you up. It acts a lot. It will always attempt to make you to adapt to the other person without a corresponding demand on them, as well for change and adaptation. You become a shadow of your real self, always trying to be who you are not in order to make someone else accept you, love you, validate, and eventually, marry. That is not love. When you find yourself, when you are not yourself, that is a cage. A lifelong one, you will always be in a very bad state. So it's time for you to get out of it before it is too late. Another sign that you will know you are in a wrong relationship is you are full of self-doubt. We've found ourselves in that situation. A situation where you are not sure of anything. I mean, there are no inner guarantees and assurance within you that everything will be all right. Even when you know, even when you know you are not so sure, that assurance is short-lived. It soon fizzles out into outer space and you are back to square one. You are not always sure about the tomorrow of that relationship. That one is self-doubt. It seems to be looking good today, but you have a feeling everything might soon go south for both of you. That kind of self-doubt. It means you are in a wrong relationship. You are in a wrong relationship. Another sign is it brings vital relationship in your life to a close. Let me explain. There are vital relationships in your life before this lover boy. Now you understand. Or this lover girl. Come on board, like before they came on board on your life. Relationship with your parents, for example. Relationship with your siblings, your mentors, your business partners, you know. These are vital relationships. Before you met your lover boy or your lover girl, before they came in your life, you had a relationship with your parent, your siblings, your mentors, even your business partners, and so on. I am talking about relationship upon which your life has been compromised, you know, with this person. Relationship that have added color and balance to your life. Relationship without which your whole sense is not in view. If those kind of relationship come to an end, there is fire on the mountain. Don't wait, my friend. Run and run very, 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 very fast. As long as it compromises with your vital relationship, let me tell you, you find yourself in a relationship with a boy or a girl. Before they came, you had a very good relationship with your parent, with your siblings, with your mentors, with your business partners. But when this person comes in, there is each time you complain to this person, like, I don't know what is going on with our workplace. Example, let me just say an example at your workplace. I don't know why it's always me. They pinpoint with mistakes. And then this person tells you, so you just leave that work. Come and stay in the house, you know. This one was a vital relationship with your people at work, but this advice is bad. So know that if somebody you have a relationship with is playing with your vital relations, like example, maybe parents, okay? Each time you tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend, I've not talked to my parents like a whole week. They tell you there's no need, as long as they are fine, they will have called. You know, no, that one you are in a wrong relationship, because a good relationship is each time you give out your opinion, it has to give out a feedback that will be positive, a feedback that is treasured, even deep down yourself. Okay? So if you find yourself in this kind of relationship, like you compromise your vital relations with your people so close, run very fast. Another sign is you have no sense of belonging. Some of us, we found ourselves there. A good relationship should give you a sense of belonging. It must, okay, be a necessity. Just feel belonged, feel you are belonging somewhere. If it doesn't make you feel that way, you might be in a wrong relationship. You are out of place in her life or his life, and you don't even fix well with maybe their plans, okay? You need to think about it very well. Not having a sense of belonging is like being, you know, invited to a party without being given a chair to sit. You know, you see that kind of a scenario. Come to this party and then you are not even welcomed. You know, you feel like you are not supposed to even, and you feel like, why did they invite me here? You know, that sense of, I don't belong here, let me just leave. You know, that is what I'm talking about. You feel so unwelcomed, you know. Let me tell you, if you have that feeling, I want you to figure it out in your head right now. Carry your bags and go. There is nothing you're doing there. Another thing is, you don't have a say. When you don't have a say, that relationship is wrong for you. When major decisions arise and your say does not matter, run. From the beginning of your relationship, you must ensure that you have a say in major matters. At least it should be like 50-50. There should be compromises in a love relationship. Though, even that compromise should be a two-way arrangement and never one-sided. Once it is one-sided, that is a problem staring you in the face. You are a stakeholder in the relationship and your opinion should count and matter. Get this from me today. Any man or woman that has no respect for your opinion has no respect for you. Case closed. Another reason why another sign that you will know you are in a wrong relationship is your excitements are normal. There is nothing normal about a correct love relationship. Everything is always abnormal. Your excitement and heartbeat for this person should be out of this world. If your excitement over your relationship is a normal one, it is most likely not going to give birth to a blissful marriage. Listen, when Adam saw Eve, his wife, he exclaimed. You see, like, it's a beautiful thing. This is the flesh of my flesh and the bone of my bones. Those are our four parents, Adam and Eve. Adam exclaimed. The joy engulfed him. But you are there in a relationship. There is nothing that is like excitement. Akuna. You are just normal. Everything is normal. Your excitement should be roof-lifted and extravagant. That you will need premarital counsel to keep things in proper perspective if anything goes away. Some of us are more expressive of our feelings than others. However, no matter how quiet you are within your own heart, you know this guy or this girl always wake up something on yours. You know, there is something this person, when they wake up in the morning, you know, there is something beside you, but this person does not intoxicate you. It is high time for you to understand your relationship. If any good news is normal to you, I pity my sisters and brothers. Another thing is, it undermines your boundaries. Any relationship that has no boundaries is headed for the rock, even before it begins. Therefore, any relationship that has no regard for your personal boundaries is not a good one for you. It is worse. If you have no personal boundaries yourself, then I don't know. A man or a woman that has no respect for your personal boundaries has no boundaries himself or herself. That is an accident that is going to happen someday. Your physical boundary is very important. It must never be compromised. It got to be a no, specifically sex before marriage. Any man or woman that is against that is either a playboy or a con girl. Your emotional boundaries are also important. Your emotional health is very important in that relationship. Your spiritual boundary, financial boundary, sexual boundary. Let us talk about sexual styles and the adventures that will be adapted in your marriage. There should have been boundaries. I don't want to go into deeper details because when I say about sexual boundaries, you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? Should never be compromised. You must not allow them to be put to the ground, or you end up being at the ground yourself. So you need to respect boundaries. If you find your relationship does not respect boundaries, you are in a wrong relationship. Another thing is the relationship has no traceable positive impact on your life. Now, let us take a breath. You look at yourself 360 degrees and you cannot place your finger on the positive impact of that relationship on your life. You are a joker. And that is a very expensive joke, by the way. You should have practical lessons to be glad, you are in a relationship with this person. The reason is because no relationship leaves you the way it met you. If it is not moving you forward, then it is moving you backwards. If it is not making you better, then you are getting worse without knowing. That won't be you. That one should not be you. What I'm driving at is, it does not leave you neutral. If it is not adding to you, it is taking something away from you. I want you to do the maths yourself. I don't want to go into details, but do the maths. Do the maths. Another sign is, it deprives you of the right to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable around the ones you love should be natural and normal. It should not inject fear and vulnerability in your heart. Vulnerability is one of the major features of a good relationship. However, a wrong relationship robs you of the right to be vulnerable. Being vulnerable means I trust you well enough to bring you into the private lounge of my life. You know, the most sensitive part, okay? Knowing fully well that you will not take advantage of me. You should be able to let down your guard around them at least a little. You should be comfortable to be yourself around them as much as possible per time. The moment you cannot be vulnerable in your relationship, you begin to keep secrets, playing hide and seek, and you know the meaning of all that. That vulnerability continues until the day of the wedding, where all the inhibitions are finally out of place. There is free flow in a relationship where you are most comfortable to be vulnerable around your partner. Another one, and I feel like this is the last one, you are afraid of being jilted. The first aim and intent of a wrong relationship is to break your heart. When the heart is broken, everything is broken, and that can be prevented. You are in love with this girl or with this boy, and you're always scared of dumping this person someday. You have not found a relationship yet, let me tell you. The guy you are in love with makes you as comfortable as possible. But you are always scared that he will soon change and kick you out of your life. Don't wait for a real experience to confirm that fear. That your fear is legitimate. That fear of yours is very legitimate. One day down the line in your relationship, the unthinkable will happen. And it is better to prevent it right now by being on guard and responding appropriately. Protect your heart, as no one will do it for you. Fear always attracts its object. It is either the fear is out of the way or you let go the relationship altogether. Finally, these are some of the signs never to ignore in a relationship. If they show up in a relationship, it's a clear sign you need to take a second look at that relationship. You will not fall into a trap and a relationship will have to, wait. Don't fall into a trap. Fall into a relationship that will make you successful. Okay? Now, I just want to say thank you so much for listening to me to the end. Just some few signs. And make sure you stay away from wrong relationship. Until next time, bye.